The nation was in mourning as it bid farewell to Jimmy Carter, a former president whose legacy would forever remain etched in the hearts of Americans. On that somber day, the streets of Washington, D.C. were filled with people of all walks of life, each paying their respects to a man who had shaped the history of the United States. Where are you watching from? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and please complete our 1,000 subscribers for more inspiring stories. The air was thick with emotion, a palpable sense of loss enveloping the memorial service. As dignitaries from around the world filed into the venue, the crowd's collective somberness was a reminder of the deep respect Carter had earned. Yet despite the respectful silence and the sea of traditional black suits, there was one individual who immediately commanded attention. Melania Trump, the current First Lady, entered the ceremony with a poised yet unexpected presence. Her outfit, a striking trench coat from Valentino's Fall 2019 collection, was anything but conventional. Designed in collaboration with the Japanese brand Undercover, the coat's sleek, long silhouette cascaded all the way down to her ankles, creating a dramatic effect as she moved gracefully through the crowd. The waist belt emphasized her slim figure, adding to the elegant aura she projected. But it was the large, voluminous flaps over her shoulders that caught everyone's attention. Her hair, styled in a polished chignon, paired perfectly with her makeup, a flawless smoky eye that accentuated her features, making her look like a vision of understated sophistication. While her appearance seemed calm and controlled on the surface, it was undeniable that there was an air of intentionality behind every detail of her look. As Melania walked through the memorial service, her presence was undeniable, yet her outfit began to stir up whispers and murmurs in the crowd. For some, the decision to wear such an unconventional choice for a memorial service seemed out of place. The oversized flaps on her shoulders, the boldness of the design, could this be considered inappropriate for such a solemn occasion? Was Melania trying to make a statement, or was she simply out of touch with the mood of the day? The questions multiplied, and the critics were quick to voice their concerns, both in the press and on social media. Her ensemble, which had undoubtedly been a calculated choice, began to dominate conversations in the days following the event. People weren't just talking about Jimmy Carter anymore, they were talking about Melania. Was this just another example of her fashion-forward approach, or was there something deeper at play? And more importantly, what was she trying to convey through her fashion on such a significant day in American history? Despite the controversy, Melania remained composed, unfazed by the criticisms swirling around her. But behind her calm exterior, she had a plan. She knew that the public was watching, that they were forming opinions based on mere glimpses of her attire. What they didn't know was that Melania had more to say than what her coat alone could communicate. And soon enough, she would break her silence, offering a response that would stun everyone, shifting the narrative in a way that no one could have anticipated. In the coming days, as the discussions continued to unfold, Melania's silence was finally broken. What had seemed like a mere fashion choice would soon reveal itself as a carefully crafted statement, one that would leave the public stunned and questioning their assumptions about her intentions. As the media frenzy surrounding Melania Trump's outfit for Jimmy Carter's memorial service escalated, the First Lady remained out of the spotlight, her silence only adding fuel to the fire. News outlets ran stories about her choice of attire, with some commentators accusing her of lacking respect for the solemn occasion. Social media was ablaze with mixed reactions, ranging from praise for her bold fashion statement to criticism for appearing disconnected from the gravity of the moment. It was clear that the media was not going to let her go without an explanation. Despite the public's sharp dissection of her appearance, Melania seemed unbothered. She kept a low profile, and her social media posts, typically filled with polished images and statements, offered nothing in the way of explanation. That is, until an unexpected moment during a televised press briefing. In a rare public appearance, Melania sat down with reporters to address her involvement in various humanitarian initiatives. The atmosphere was calm, even respectful, with reporters eager to hear more about her work. But as the conversation shifted to the topic of Jimmy Carter's memorial and the controversy surrounding her outfit, Melania's demeanor changed. A quiet but undeniable fire began to burn in her eyes. One of the reporters, perhaps sensing the tension, asked point-blank, "Mrs. Trump, there has been a great deal of criticism surrounding your outfit at President Carter's memorial. Many people are questioning whether it was appropriate for the occasion. Could you explain why you chose to wear such a bold, unconventional outfit?" The room fell silent, all eyes on Melania as she slowly adjusted herself in her seat. With a composed but resolute expression, she leaned forward, and for the first time, the world would hear her side of the story. "Let me make one thing clear," she began, her voice calm but laden with conviction. "I did not wear that coat as a statement against President Carter, his legacy, or the people who mourned him. I wore it because I am not afraid to challenge the norms of public perception. Sometimes what people expect from me is not what I am willing to give." A few gasps echoed around the room. Melania continued, her tone becoming more measured yet more passionate. "In a world where every inch of a person's life is scrutinized, where the choices we make are dissected and analyzed, it's easy to forget that people have the right to express themselves however they choose, whether that be through fashion, words, or actions. My outfit was not a rebellion against decorum. It was a reflection of strength, of confidence in the face of judgment." Her words hung in the air, powerful and unapologetic. She paused for a moment, her gaze unwavering as she looked directly at the cameras. "When people questioned my choice, they were not asking about my respect for Jimmy Carter or the event. They were questioning my right to be myself, to take control of my narrative, and to show that even in mourning, a woman has the power to choose her voice and her image." The room was stunned into silence. The reporters, who had expected a rehearsed diplomatic answer, were now grappling with the force of her response. This was not the Melania they were used to seeing. There was no deflection, no vague statements. She was speaking from the heart, and it was clear that she had been waiting for this moment to break her silence. But then, Melania delivered the final blow, the statement that would leave everyone reeling. "I wore that outfit because I am not just the First Lady. I am a woman who has fought her entire life to be seen beyond the labels, beyond the expectations. What you saw at that memorial was me, unapologetically me." Her words reverberated across the media landscape, sending shockwaves through the public. The image of the quiet, elegant First Lady had been shattered in the best possible way. In that moment, Melania Trump was no longer just a political figure, a former model, or the wife of the president. She was an empowered woman, willing to stand up and speak her truth, regardless of the backlash. The press and public alike were left stunned, questioning their assumptions about her. Was this the Melania everyone thought they knew? What had been dismissed as a mere fashion faux pas had turned into an empowering statement, one that would echo in the minds of those who had once criticized her. She had flipped the narrative, shifting the focus from her outfit to the deeper message of individuality, strength, and the right to choose one's own identity. And just like that, Melania Trump had redefined herself, leaving the world in awe of her courage and leaving her critics speechless. Thank you for watching till the end video. I hope you enjoyed the story. If you did, don't hesitate to like the video and share it with your friends too. Subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell for more fascinating stories.